Hey everyone! SharpPrint is now fully integrated via API with iPromoteu, which means orders are processed faster and more accurately than ever before. Today, we're walking through every single field you need to include on your purchase order when submitting an order, and more importantly, why each one matters. Let's dive in.
First up, your PO number. This is your unique identifier for the order. It's how we track, reference, and communicate. Without it, there's no easy way to link invoices, shipments, or approvals back to your order. Always make sure this is included and accurate. Next, the PO sent date. This creates a paper trail and establishes a timeline. If there's ever a question about when an order was submitted or whether lead times were met, this date is your proof. It protects you and keeps everyone accountable. The decoration method is critical. Are we screen printing? DTF? DTG? Embroidery? Each method has completely different setup requirements, pricing, art preparation, and production timelines. Getting this wrong could mean your order is set up incorrectly from the very start, costing time and money to fix. Tell us if this is a new order with a design name or a reorder. If it's a reorder, you must include the previous design ID. This lets us pull your exact screens, files, or digitized files so everything matches perfectly. Without that ID, we're starting from scratch, and that means additional fees and delays you could have avoided. Always specify your garment style, the exact brand and style number. Different garments have different dimensions, fabric compositions, and printable areas. Listing a vague description opens the door to substitutions that may not work with your decoration or meet your client's expectations. Garment color matters more than people realize. Ink colors, print methods, and even embroidery thread selections may change depending on the garment color. A design that looks great on white may need completely different inks on black. Be specific. List the exact color name or code. Include your full garment size breakdown, how many of each size you need. This drives production quantities, inventory pulls, and cost calculations. An incomplete size breakdown can cause your order to be put on hold until we have the full picture. Be specific about the decoration location, left chest, full front, full back, sleeve, etc. And if the location differs per garment style or size, call that out clearly. A decoration that works on an adult tee may need to be repositioned on a youth tee or hoodie. Your ship date tells us when your order needs to leave our facility. This must align with SharpPrint's published lead times. If your requested ship date falls outside a standard lead time, we need to know as early as possible to discuss rush options. Submitting a PO with an unrealistic ship date doesn't speed things up. It causes confusion. Your in-hands date is when your client actually needs the goods in hand. This is different from the ship date, and it's just as important. Knowing this date helps us work backward to ensure transit time is accounted for and your client isn't left waiting at an event or a store opening. Always provide the full and correct ship address. This includes company name, street address, city, state, and zip. A wrong or incomplete address leads to return shipments, redelivery fees, and unhappy clients. If you're shipping to multiple locations, list them all clearly. Tell us the ship method or shipper number if you're using your own account. Whether it's UPS, FedEx, or freight, we need to know how this is going out and who's paying for it. Using the wrong carrier or method can result in unexpected costs being billed back to you. List the per unit price you've agreed upon. This keeps billing accurate and gives us a reference point when generating invoices. It also helps catch any discrepancies before the order ships, rather than after. If applicable, note any one-time charges, like screen setup fees or embroidery digitizing fees. These are separate from your per unit cost and need to be documented on the PO so they're billed correctly and your client isn't surprised by charges they weren't expecting.
Any finishing or fulfillment needs, like folding, bagging, or hang tags, should be listed as their own separate line item as well, so they're clearly accounted for and billed correctly. This is where you capture everything that doesn't fit neatly into a box. Do you need a proof before we run the order? Are there special handling instructions? Anything else the team should know? This section exists so nothing falls through the cracks. Use it. The more context you give us, the better we can serve your client. Any finishing or fulfillment needs should be listed as their own separate line item, so they're clearly accounted for and billed correctly. And if labels are needed, specify exactly what information should be included on them. Tell us here.
Finally, always attach your art files and project quotes. Don't assume we have them on file from a previous order. Attach the final approved artwork every time. Include the quote your client signed off on so there's no confusion about what was promised. This one step prevents more back and forth than almost anything else on the list. And that's it. Every field on your PO serves a purpose: to protect you, protect your client, and to make sure our production team can execute your order exactly as intended. On time, every time. When your PO is complete, we can move fast. When it's missing information, everything slows down.